Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 10th through the 16th. We're going to take a look at that 1010 gateway. I did a video on it for the collective, and that is going to air tonight. Well, this is Sunday. On Sunday at 7:30 p.m. But we're right now, if you're watching this on Sunday, we're in the middle of that full moon. Oh, it really wants to come. Okay. We're in that full moon, and that full moon is, I did that last week, so I will put that video here so you can check out the stuff for yourself individually. But this gateway here is really opening up to shift us through because we start entering into the eclipses, and your cards are taking a long time. That's why I'm still just chattering away. So help me out and go ahead and hit the thumbs up while we're all sitting here. Why do these want to come? Interesting. Okay. Overall energy, we have the Sun, and we have the Three of Pentacles, but this is the Three of Pentacles where we work independently. Interesting. Okay. So, this is your traditional Three of Pentacles. On the reverse side, using the ViceVersa here, we just have one person. The project is completed. It almost feels like bringing something to completion, or at least to the next level, because the work has been done. There's a rose there indicating that this is something that is passionate. It looks like it's sitting in or next to a vase. So there's like water, the emotional energy. He's carrying this cube which has these geometric symbols on it, and so it really looks like it's it almost feels like this project's completed and I'm getting ready to lay the cornerstone for the next project. It's very interesting. And this one is the traditional Sun card, right? This is the traditional Sun card. But the thing is this little boy, this energy is seeking guidance and assistance. So I feel like you're getting ready to start on a new project, and there's some information that you need right now. There's a little bit of guidance that you should be seeking. I think, though, you get it from your spirit guide team. So maybe you're looking for a little divine inspiration. Super interesting already. So here, the key to the situation, we have the Three of Wands. Looking to the future. And again, there is something you're passionate about, because the one he's touching is lit up. The other two show potential for growth, but he is picking the one that he feels really inspired to do. And here we have the Hierophant, but it is the back side of the Hierophant. And here there is a baby that's playing with the key. And we have an apple that's cut open, and the apple to me it's the energy of Demeter, of growing something, of harvest, potential here to really get something going. And on the back side of his throne that the high priest here is sitting on, that we have these hieroglyphs and geometric stuff, and very spiritually guided. Very spiritually guided. So you are actually being asked to be a student. To be a student. To be willing to learn something new. But the information is going to come from spirit. This isn't necessarily about getting into the books as much as it is the willingness to let spirit bring you what it is that you need to take you to the next level. So there's have the obstacle is the is the King of Swords. And in this one, he is standing there resting on a sword while there is a storm brewing. The old way of doing things is not going to get you what you want. He's not, it's not like he's got that sword up ready to walk into battle. He's like, no, I'm standing here. This is what I know to be true, and I'm going to hang on to it for dear life. But there's almost like lightning bolts of inspiration that Uranus in Taurus energy, this focused intention. But it's something new. It's a storm. There's a change. There's a shift coming. Spirit is trying to light a fire underneath you to get you up and get you moving. Okay, so you've been going through some sort of a healing process, or you're moving on and moving forward. But look, she's carrying the cup. And this cup here is this cup here, okay? But this is the Three of Cups. And this is in the area of where your energy is being drained out. And it's almost as though some kind of a community that you've outgrown that doesn't emotionally satisfy you anymore. On the backside, she is offering that cup to Spirit and to herself and allowing Spirit to fill up. But here she's expecting, to be filled up by the community, but this is in what's draining your energy. And we have all this new energy here, but here, this is a traditional, moving forward here, but here you're holding that cup and you are being moved by Spirit into new territory, into new waters. There's something new and exciting coming for you. All right, so for this gateway, I'm laughing because so this gateway, we've got the deep freeze coupled up with details. It feels like, and please put in the comment section below what you think this means to you. But to me, this feels like it's saying, either you are not moving forward because you're bogged down in the details, or you've got to handle the details before you can move forward. Because here's the action. It's this Four of Pentacles. But there's a fire there, right? I think you're frozen in place. It feels like self-doubt or overanalyzing a situation, or there's a lot of analysis paralysis in energy here. And they're like, no, you need to be a little lit up. Although that feels like, again, that's card of patience. Because here we have, in the heart space moving forward, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And so at least he's starting to move forward, but at a really, really slow pace. We're on some really rocky, dusty terrain, but it feels positive. It feels inspired. It's like, it does feel inspired. How do you in the area of resources, you have the rebirth card. This is the death, right? Here's the rebirth. And so things are being rebirthed. The obstacle is you have to you need a new way of thinking, a new way of looking at it, a new way of doing things. In the area of how do you transform the situation? We have the Nine of Pentacles. Here she's got the Dove of Peace on her hand, and there's a message being sent out from Spirit. Spirit is coming in, and here it is, bringing the sword of truth and information and the victory that you're seeking. What are you excited about? What are you interested in? And are you getting bogged down in the details? The assistance that you need is going to come from Spirit, but it also comes from feeling very inspired. Feeling very inspired, this cup of inspiration. that will water this terrain in your heart, because here we have the Page of Cups. Look, this creative energy here of the sea turtle. He's staring off into the stars and he's getting information and guidance. And even though the fish is still leaping out of the cup, here we have this very, the turtles lay a lot of eggs. They don't all make it, but some of them do. Otherwise, we wouldn't still have turtles. They're one of the oldest entities, right, here on this planet. And you have this card of the Six of Pentacles bringing balance in, using the personal planets and the cycles and the timing and stuff. And so really trusting the information that you are receiving from Spirit. There is something that you are trying to create that has a lot of potential. A lot of potential. But you seem to be caught up in the details. All right, so when that moon is in Taurus, which is your fellow earth sign, it's going to eventually, like on Tuesday, it comes into conjunction, or actually on Wednesday, it comes into conjunction with Uranus. When you get this lightning bolt, this sudden insight coming through, and oh, look at this. You have love and healing and persistent pursuits. We have the dandelion. The thing about a dandelion is they will grow anywhere. I've seen them growing in the crooks of trees and in a wall, where the mortar is given out a little, and the cracks of sidewalks. That's pretty common. But they will grow where they're planted. So this dream, this wish, this goal, if you are willing to be persistent in your pursuit, you're going to get there, right? And maybe what it is that you just feel like there's so many details to attend to that you feel really bogged down by them. But I really feel like Spirit has your back on this. We have the Rose, Love and Healing. I find that a very interesting card to come out here when there doesn't seem to be anything about it anywhere else. And so for those of you who are feeling like in a relationship that it seems to be in the deep freeze and nothing seems to be happening or progressing forward, I want to remind you that what you put into a relationship is what you're going to get out. And so, 1, love yourself. 2, share the love of yourself out to others. For some of you, wow, having the 3 of Cups in the area that creates the anxiety, and you have love and healing, there may be a third-party situation, and you're sitting here clinging really hard to what you have, and you're being encouraged to make sure you're taking care of yourself first and foremost. Putting yourself first. That doesn't mean break up, okay? But it does mean having clear boundaries and conversations. I don't see, we've got the Page of Cups here, but he's not open to discussing. He's standing in he's standing out there in the surf, really in touch with his feelings, and looking to the stars for him. So I think you're going to get some information coming through. Oh, but this is nice. Okay, so when the moon moves into Gemini and we have a lot of great supportive energy, it helps clear our mind. It's kind of romantic, and it's a meeting of the minds, in such a beautiful, productive way. You have shining through and in perfect harmony. So I think that you get a lot of information this week that comes through that inspiration that you are seeking. That communication that you are seeking is coming through in a very beautiful way that helps you and assists you, much like the sun coming at the sun. Overall energy of the sun and the 3 of Pentacles is not a bad week. I don't want you to think that. I just think the struggle has been to see things in a new and different way and be willing to try something new, to try something different, to push yourself forward. And so If you've been kind of stuck in a rut, or you feel like it's taking so long, I feel like the change is coming and it's coming through, and things are going to start making a lot more sense moving forward. We have the moon moving into Cancer on Saturday, which has some very supportive energy with it. It's definitely about nurturing yourself and nurturing those around you, and you have your answers are being given to you. Quiet the external voices and excessive noise, and you will be given the chance to hear what is being offered. How do you transform the situation? Meditation, quiet, going for a walk, nice long hot shower, taking a day where you aren't attached to the electronic devices, and just listening. The spirit is, so this is also the deep freeze. In the quiet, you'll get the answers that you need. You have too much noise in your life. Where can you quiet down the noise in your life? This Three of Pentacles is not this one where there's multiple people. This is being inspired by Spirit because you give Spirit a chance to communicate with you. Oh, it's really nice. So, spending too much time with too many people, like you need a little space, a little time out to hear what's being offered. It's number 22. The angels are trying to talk to you. It says take note. Take note, which is funny because, right, this is in perfect harmony. It's about the notes. You may get inspiration through songs, but I really think a total disconnect, if you can set aside a day, especially like Saturday or Sunday, where you just kind of unplug, even if just for a couple of hours, and just be with your spirit guide team to get the information and the guidance. I think it's going to do you a world of good. All right, guys, you take really good care. You can follow me on Facebook every day, except for if you're unplugged that day, you don't have to. You can catch up later. It's already there. And I will post here the full moon video so you can pull the card. You can look at what cards were pulled for Capricorn and any of your other signs if you know what they are. And tonight, 7:30 or Sunday night, 7:30 Eastern time zone, we premiere a video and do live chat every week. And so this week we're going to be looking at that 1010 gateway and pulling the gateway and light activation cards for that. So it's really cool. That reading was powerful. All right, you guys take good care, and I will see you guys soon, but create some quiet. It's so funny because when I pulled that card, this dome of silence settled around me. I can't hear anything right now. There's like a little soft hum, but it's been so loud outside and everything all day. They were testing the fire alarms. There were so many. There's like 6 guys that show up on these to mow the lawn. They don't usually come until Tuesday, and they're running all over today. There was so much noise. And right now, there's so much silence. Find the silence. The answer is there. All right, you guys take care. Talk to you soon.